This is stuff I picked up today and today only, not, this day and that day. It's Saturday, and I went to some yard sales, and then I also went to the Salvation Army bins. Now, if you didn't know, yes, the Salvation Army has bins, but they don't have them. They aren't as plentiful as Goodwill. So the odds of them being in your area is probably slim, but check it out. Let me tell you a little bit about the Salvation Army bins. They opened, I don't know, I would say over a year ago. And I went there like the second day they were open. I only found a few things. It was a Saturday, and they didn't do rotations, apparently because on Saturdays they don't have the staff to do it, but they said they do it during the week. And then I went a second time, and I didn't even find one single thing. So I was like, I don't know if this is worth it. It's about 12 miles from my house, which is not horrible. And especially during yard sale season, like today, I was able to do some yard sailing there and back. So it made it worth, the extra miles. Still closer than the Goodwill bins. Also, I am fine with it not being as frantic and as many rotations as Goodwill, because I didn't really want to devote an entire day to it. Goodwill is my entire day of shopping. I ended up so I thought they opened at 9. It still says in the maps that they're closed. It turns out they opened at 8. So they were already open when I got there, and I left almost exactly at 11. So I was there 2 hours. They did rotate. They rotated 3 bins and then another 3 bins. They did not rotate the shoes, unfortunately. The reason why they had closed, from what I heard, was they didn't have a bathroom, which apparently is not legal. And so it took them a long time to reopen. I figured, well, they're building a bathroom. So in the meantime, they raised the price by 20 cents. Someone's got to pay for the bathroom. And it's still cheaper than Goodwill. So I shopped, and I was going yard sailing, so I figured, let me use that new bathroom. So I'm like, excuse me, is there a bathroom? Yes. Somebody had to walk me there because it's through the warehouse, and it is not a new bathroom. It is clearly a very old bathroom. So I don't know why it took them so long to reopen unless there was not an opening. I don't know. I don't understand it. Maybe they had to hire extra people to, walk you to the bathroom. But, I was kind of drooling on the way because there were big gaylords full of shoes. And I was like, oh, shoes. And they said, going to, I can't remember what the words were. I don't know. It didn't look like they were going out to the clearance center. Anyway, it was actually a really good experience. When I got there, it was so chill. There were maybe 10 people in there. I don't even think there were that many. And by the time I left, it was busier, but still not busy. And when the new bins came out, nobody rushed over there. They were just like, I'm just going to, this way, and I will get there. A few of us walked over there, and I actually didn't pick anything up from the new bins, I don't think. I decided I just wanted to be thorough with the bins. I'm happy that there isn't too many, so I can get out without spending my entire day there. And most of them were a good height. There were a few that were over my head, and those are difficult to dig through. So maybe I missed some things there. I'm actually going to start with the yard sale stuff, and then I'll do the Salvation Army stuff. I will go back. It's good. My death pile is pretty much gone now. I don't want a huge death pile like I used to have. I do have some sourcing scheduled coming up. All the community yard sales are going to start. So I don't necessarily want a ton of things. If at some point my death pile is gone and I don't have an opportunity, then I will just, I always have some in my drafts. I will just release them 1 a day instead of 2 a day if I have to. I'm not just going to pile stuff up. Anyway, I stopped at a yard sale on the way there, just one. I initially wanted to leave early so I could see if there were more, but I haven't been sleeping well, and I just was sluggish this morning. So I only had time to stop at 1, thinking that they opened at 9, which they didn't. So anyway. So I bought these. They are a pair of, obviously, Doc Marten. They're like a work boot. They're in good condition. Paid a little bit up for them. Oh, they're heavy. I wonder if they're going to be more than 5 pounds. But if I found them at the bins with this weight, it wouldn't have been cheap anyway. They're a size men's 12. And they're a safety shoe. I'm going to clean them up, but there's not a lot of wear. Let's see, is there a heel drag? Not much. A little bit here. So this person walked slightly out. Anyway, I don't know. I think these are expensive new. I'll make money on them. Then I went to Salvation Army. I found a lot of yard sales that had it, like big yard sales. Not necessarily good stuff, but like, oh my God, the work involved. Ugh. These are a pair of Palladium men's shoes. And the comps were like, not 100% convincing. But I had a pair of Palladium once, and this was quite some time ago. And I remember that they sold really quickly. So I was like, I'm just going to try it. I like them a lot. I love this khaki color. The size might be a little bigger than average. 11.5. They're in good condition. We will see. We will see. Now, I did pay up for this, and I didn't look up comps, and I'll tell you why. But first, let me show it to you. This is a Myra bag, and I have mentioned that I like the Myra bag. I just think it's so nice. It's got, I didn't notice, but the horsehair is thinning. But I don't think it really matters. Like when you carry it, you're not going to notice this. You know, it's just going to look like you've had this forever. And I paid up for it because, well, I'm not afraid to ask if they'll take less, but she worked so hard on her stuff. And for a personal buy, it would be, you know, a great price. So I figured I'll pick it up. And if what I paid is too much to, you know, to have spent on the, considering the comps, then I will keep it because I like it. It's kind of a tote bag, shoulder bag. This is leather. I haven't looked up comps even now. And then I got one more pair of shoes before we get into the Salvation Army. Look at these babies. These are Pleaser stripper shoes. All the studding seems to be intact. Now, if you saw my last video, I had found a pair of Pleaser stripper boots, and those sold fairly quickly for $55. So I'm quite certain these will do well. What size are they? That's the only problem. I don't think there's a size on them. Where would they put the size on something like this? I think they would put it on the bed and it's not there. But I'll try them on and figure it out. I will try them on, but I will not take a step. I will try one on sitting down. I will not try it on standing up. These are dangerous. I am not insured for these, but I love them. Okay, now I have 2 bags from the Salvation Army. I had a full cart, really. I had a full cart, and then I went through and put some stuff back. I was proud of myself. Like there was a nice Calvin Klein bomber jacket, but I looked at the comps. I was like, nope, put it back, even though it's super nice. Most of the Calvin Klein bomber jackets don't do that well. This is a pair of vintage Bogner ski pants, size 34. They were just in such excellent condition. Royal blue. It's like a flare leg with the stirrup. Amazing condition. Zipper works. This was in the store for $12.99. So that might have been a tad high. Oh, did I mention it's $1.99 a pound? So cheaper than our Goodwill. I don't know what I'm going to do with the ski wear at this point. It's going to go at the bottom of the death pile. Okay, this is a brand I probably shouldn't buy, but because I have it sitting and sitting. It is Lulu's. I have heard that Lulu's does better if it's a maxi. And this is new with tag. It even has the security tag, which I will leave on. And I will also note that it will come with a security tag, and not to cut that off if you think you're going to return it. Well, I won't say that, but I just thought it'd be a great like wedding dress if you're, say, eloping and you're just having a, you know, an inexpensive wedding. It's cream color, ivory. I would say more ivory, with this turtle mock neck and little fabric colored buttons. And it was such a classic silhouette. It just goes like that. And then it is low in the back. Is it lined? It is lined. It clearly hasn't been worn. The only marks are on the very bottom, probably from dragging on the floor. So I'll have to take a look at that. That's a little bit heavy. I'm not sure that was a good pickup. I actually did not comp that. I don't know why. I'm being really good about comping things, but I guess sometimes things go by the wayside. Okay, this jacket, I picked this up because it's an ultralight down Uniqlo. I picked up this exact same jacket at the bins in Santa Rosa, and I was there for, I think, 2 weeks, and I wore it while I was there. And then when I came back, I was like, oh, I kind of want to keep it. I don't need it. Well, I'll list it, see what happens. And it actually sold pretty quickly. And it's kind of sad, but I'm supposed to be buying things to sell, not for me. So I found another one. I'm like, is this my second chance? But no, this is an extra large. But it is ultralight. It did sell fairly quickly. I don't know how much it sold for. Not a ton, but enough that I can't remember, but I wasn't like, oh, that's too low, because I wouldn't have let it go for too low. I would have kept it at that point. Okay, this one surprised me. This was a surprise. Wait, there's something else in here. Okay. It is a like Letterman jacket, faux leather, though it feels like real leather, and Sherpa. Normally, I don't buy, there's two reasons I wouldn't normally buy this. I don't buy faux leather because eventually it starts to peel, and I don't like to send something to somebody that's going to peel, though this feels really good. And it should be well made, and we'll see right now. The other thing that made me, that I would normally not pick it up, is it's an extra small, but I was very surprised at the brand when I saw it. Can you see it? It's Mother. Who knew? So yeah, for $1.99 a pound, I'm going to give it a try. I looked at the comps. They're not huge. It's the Snap Letterman jacket. It appears to be in perfect condition. It's got this nice lining. I mean, I can't remember what the comps were. They weren't super high. They were okay, but I wasn't going to leave it. This, maybe a pound, a little more. Okay. What else is in here? Oh, I got some hats. This is an Urban Outfitters bucket hat. I wasn't sure why I bought this. I like it. I don't have one in this color, but I do have several bucket hats. So I'm not sure if I'm going to sell it or I'm going to keep it, or I may even put it on Facebook Marketplace. I don't know. It's a good color. It's light. I didn't put a lot of thought into it. This I actually bought for myself. This is a local store. It's the Cal Ranch Stores. It's a chain, big store, Western wear, feed type things, that kind of thing. And I like the color. It's kind of tobacco. So that one's for me. And this one, okay, I don't know what to say about this. This was $4.99 in the store. I saw it in the bin and I just scooted it over and kept shopping. And then I went back and I was like, well, let me put it in my cart just to see. This is a Levi's hat. Note that it has an orange tag, which I think they brought the orange tag back, so that doesn't necessarily mean anything. I don't know Levi's that well. It's got, I don't know if it's real leather or faux leather. No, that looks like real leather. So I threw it in my cart and I looked up I did a Google image search and wow. I don't know if this is a reproduction or if it's vintage, but I don't think I saw one listed for less than $150. And I didn't do any further comping. I didn't look at what the sales price were because it's super light, and I just thought I'll research this at home. It's very light. There's no way I'm leaving it. I need to know. Okay, somebody had a small head, so it doesn't fit me. I do not have a small head. I've got a big brain. What can I say? It needs the space. And would I wear this? I can't see. I don't think I like the shape of the front, but it was worth me bringing home to do the research. Seriously, I'm like, what? And it specifically said vintage, orange tag. I'll find out about that later. Okay, second and last bag. Ooh, here's a pair of footwear. These are Hey Dude. Hey Dude. I wouldn't buy the standard Hey Dudes. I think I have a pair that have been sitting there for 2 years, but I really liked these, and they're women's. There's no size on them, so I was thinking they might just be for me, and I was going to try them on, but I had my sneakers on, and I always double lace, so it's kind of a pain. I have to double lace because otherwise it comes undone. I'm very bad with laces. They're suede. I think I looked up comps, and the asking prices were reasonable. So I will try them on and figure out what size they are and then go from there. I was on the fence with this, but this is also Bogner, shockingly, because I did not know Bogner made this sort of thing. It's a coat, a winter coat, double-breasted. It's a size 8, which is kind of a bummer because I tried it on and I really like it. And I thought, well, I would keep this if it doesn't sell, but it's kind of big. Double-breasted, longer than car coat length, but not long. And I was confused because it had this tag. Thin raccoon. I'm like, raccoon? Where's the raccoon? And then I realized it must have had a raccoon collar. So I was debating whether I should take off these buttons and then just cut off that. But I decided, no, I will just list it as is and say it is missing the raccoon collar. But even the coat itself is good quality material. Fibers, whatever. 70% new wool, 20% polyamide, 10% cashmere. I don't know what this will sell for. I did look up Bogner coats, and the prices and sold comps were pretty good, but I didn't find this one. And I didn't find the one that does not have the raccoon. I'm kind of bummed about that. I thought it was really cool with the raccoon collar. And I mean, no, I don't like animals being killed for their pelt, but there obviously was a raccoon collar, and it would be nice if it stayed with its little coat. Okay. Oh, I got another hat. This is a Kangol. Maybe the person who buys this will want to buy my Kangol t-shirt. It's like the, I want to say Greek fisherman's cap. Oh, this is kind of cute. What do you think? Goes with my outfit. I'm going to leave this on for right now. I didn't look up comps for this. They're not super high, but so easy to list. Good brand. I feel like I've sold something like this, or it might have been a Kangol beret. And even though it didn't fetch a ton, it did actually sell pretty quickly. Then I picked up I should have looked this up. I'm a sucker for the military, and I mostly leave it behind, but this was in such great condition. It is DSCP by Crown Clothing Company. I wonder where the tag is that would tell me what year it's from. I didn't look. Look how nice this is. That nice military green. It's got patches. I don't know what that is. The belt is included in very good condition. So here it is. Coat, man's poly wool, gabardine, SP. I have to look up the tag because the numbers on the tag are almost like an exact date. I don't always remember what it is. how to read it, but I'm sure AI will know. Doesn't matter. Amazing condition. Did I say a size? Did it say a size? I do not see a size. Oh, that's kind of annoying. Let me check another pocket. I don't know. It's here. I will work with it. Okay, there is an alteration I need to do on this. This is a sweater, but the style is Liz Claiborne, which is not a, I don't know that I've ever picked up Liz Claiborne, but it's 100% wool, made in Korea, and look at it. I feel like this style is going to sell it to somebody. I don't know, what is that? Jackie O? Chanel inspired. So there's a small hole, where is it? Right there. I'm just gonna take some blue thread and fix that. It will not even show. I will disclose it. It's got gold buttons. I was on the fence with this, but I couldn't resist it. I am, you know, not leaning heavily into vintage because I have, I apparently don't have a great idea of what vintage people are looking for, but shoulder pads, but I still pick it up here and there. Okay, this is Columbia. You know, I've mentioned I like Columbia interchange. And this just seems like it was probably so expensive. This is like it's just the interchange. Same as the 3-in-1 interchange. It means you can wear, it means it has a zip-in jacket. You can wear the zip-in jacket by itself. You can wear the outer jacket by itself. That's 2 interchanges. Or you can wear them together. That's 3. All the zippers work. The jacket is, the inner jacket is like a puffer jacket, not down-filled. It's got the Omni Shield, which helps keep you warm. Blue and blue, actually. That's navy. I see that next to my pants. Oh, I wonder if this would go with my, like you could wear this with the Wagner ski pants. Anyway, it's got the hood, which zips on. It just needs a wipe down. It's not like terribly dirty. There are no tears or rips that I can find. And even though I have a couple of interchanges that have been sitting for a while, I've also sold a lot of them pretty fast and for a good price. So I like this sort of thing. Obviously, I don't have to rush to list that one right now. And the bag is almost empty. One more piece of clothing and 1 pair of shoes. I did not look this up. It is Athleta. And it's a zip-up hoodie. I just like the feel of it, and I figured I'm going to look it up. Full zip. And if it's worth selling, I'll sell it. If it isn't, I'll keep it, because apparently 100 hoodies is not enough. But I actually don't have a lot of zip-up hoodies that I like, and I like this one a lot. I could tell it. I don't know what the size is, but it's a large. It's a large. Looks like it would fit me. I'm not a large. Well, whatever. I bought it. What do you think? And these, okay, I could not find this brand for sale on Poshmark or on eBay, but AI was familiar with it. It's quite vintage. They are a pair of men's loafers, slip-on loafers with a heel. I assume they're men's. They're size 41.5. The brand is Galois and Levy Paris. But they're made in Spain. And it just had some really interesting information on it, on the brand. And the fact that I couldn't find it anywhere is both good and bad. It's bad because I can't get much information. I can't figure, no comps, but it's good because I'm the only one that has them. And maybe some vintage shoe lovers have been looking for a pair of Galois and Levy and can't find it. I mean, if you can't find it on eBay. Does it even exist? Well, it does, see? So I was on the fence, but I bought it. So that's everything. What do you think? It's kind of interesting. I'm not upset. And now I have some things to list. I was supposed to go to the gym afterwards, but it's already so hot out there. So by the time I got done with 2 hours of that and did some yard sales, I was like, I just want to go home. I want to go home. So that's what I did. Thank you for bearing with me here. And I hope to see you again soon. I have a lot of sourcing ahead. Bye.